Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. We're going to continue on with Only Fools and Horses here. We're going to do Season 4, Episode 3. It's called Hole in One. Alright, Hole in One. That's why golfers wear 2 pair of pants, in case they get a hole in one. This is going to be, I guess, the first episode where the uncle now is a regular cast member. Yeah, they introduced him in the last episode. Very sad episode. We're on to the new now, I guess. Hole in One. I don't know what it's about. I guess it's about a hole in one. Going to be the new uncle. He looks a bit more lively and, more energetic than Granddad was. So, I'm looking forward to that. Granddad wasn't in on a lot of the stuff that he could have been in on. Maybe it changes the show a little bit. A little more action. We're up to Season 4 and Episode 3 here, but on Patreon, we're way past this now. I think, I don't know, because, I'm recording this now. I don't know what I'm going to be when I finally get this up onto YouTube, but, it's, we're way advanced on Patreon with all the shows. And, I'm looking for maybe a new show to start as a Patreon exclusive. I'm thinking of going back to The Morning of Life and finishing that series off. I was always disappointed that I couldn't get it on, but, I'm thinking about that. So, if you're in a hurry to see the episodes, see the full episodes, they're available on Patreon. You should check it out. We're going to go on here. Like I said, this is Only Fools and Horses. So if you like the video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, pass the video around, and I don't know, I guess that's it. So let's just get started now. Okay, this is called Hole in One. Hole in One. All right. Let's start. Oh, moving? Somebody moving?
Shop won't let us have nothing on tick.
Don't think it's got anything to do with the 46 quid we already owe him, do you?
Still, it's got nothing to do with me.
That's right.
But the moment you suggested going down the auction and buying on your own, I knew there'd be trouble. I won't say nothing on the matter, Rodney.
Good.
Must have seen him coming. Good morning, Uncle.
What's
the weather like out? Oh, it's parky, Del. Nice thick frost, is there? Bit slippery underfoot, yeah. Yeah. Nice northerly wind howling in from the Urals, is there? Cuts right through you, Del. Now, owing to young Rodney's foresight and GCEs, while all them other plonkers down the market are selling woolly hats and thermal underwear, we're going to make a right killing. We've got suntan lotion. We ain't got just a little drop of suntan lotion. We've got 500 bloody quid worth of it.
I bought it as an investment.
Menage a trois! In the middle of the worst winter for 2 million years, this dipstick goes out and buys out Hammer Solaire.
Weathermen are also forecasting a boiling hot summer. We can sell all of that or swap it for something else.
Like 50 or 60 anoraks, maybe.
You won't give me no credit, will ya?
Nor would that Peggy.
Shut up, Albert.
Nothing to do with me. That 500 quid was the last of the company's capital.
And how was I supposed to know that?
You're the firm's accountant, you wally!
Laugh at me now.
We've got nothing to sell and no money to buy with. Must be something you could knock out. I know what I would like to knock out. The only thing we've knocked out in the last month was that electric deep fryer, and I'm waiting for a comeback on that.
Well, it's him, isn't it?
Eh? What's he on about now? Oh, I don't know.
Every single ship he ever sailed on either got torpedoed or dive bombed. 2 of them in peacetime. Well, that man is a jinx.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. Gordon Bennett, you'll be burning witches next. Went down and ordered Grandad's headstone the other day. It's got all angels and things around it. Of course, I think I'll have to cancel that now.
Something's bound to turn up.
Del? I was reading in the Sunday papers about them fellas what pick up with these rich old widders. Choy boys. You want to see the stuff they pick up for presents? Might be worth considering.
Well, we both admire your spirit, Uncle.
I'm not talking about me, I meant you.
Me?
Not even for the family.
I'm not going to let myself become some hooker.
I mean, even I wouldn't expect Rodney to do something like that. I suppose it was too much to ask. I mean, Rodney can't even give it away, let alone flog it.
Couldn't we sell this and get something more useful? Like a bus pass?
Rodney. Just not in a mood, all right? Yeah, only if one of them was to accidentally fall in our direction, wouldn't they? You got nowhere to hide it. Hello, Mike. How's that deep fryer Del sold you?
I want a word with you, Trotter.
I'll be in the office. Go on. What are you trying to do to me?
Boy, Joe, I just had a thought where we could have one of them barrels.
Yeah, where?
In his mouth.
Come on, darling, I ordered chicken in a basket half-hour ago. What are you waiting for, the egg to hatch?
Our deep fryer's on the blink. Ain't customers stupid, eh?
Put it like that, I suppose they are. It's small rum. Make the most of it, could be your last.
I've been thinking.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. We're in enough trouble as it is.
Right, now look, when I was studying for my GCE in maths, right, I had to learn how to do cross-cancelling equations, yeah? Now, the idea is you list all your problems and then eradicate them using a process of elimination, thus discovering the solution.
Go on then, I'm game, go on.
Right. We are traders who have nothing to sell, right?
Yeah.
We are traders who have no money to buy with.
I'm going to smack you right in the bloody mouth.
The solution to our problem is thus. We have to find a way of making money out of nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how we do it, that's it.
And you had to use ink to come to that conclusion. Stone me, Rodney. A Millwall fan could have worked that out.
Keep on at me, Del. At least I'm trying, and which is more than I can say for you.
Me? I wasn't the one that spent 500 quid on all that
you
rubbish.
get off my back?
You got down
Pack it in, you two. Look at you. You're at each other's throats. Something will turn up, you'll see. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, all right.
Think we ought to go with him in case he gets mugged?
Nah. He's skint anyway. Well, that's it, innit? I'm going to have to pawn all the jewellery again.
Something's going to turn up, Del.
Well, with our luck, if I threw a fiver into the air, it'd come down as a summons. It's all your fault, Rodney. I mean, ever since you were like that, you've done nothing but hold me back. I mean, when Mum died, I should have had you put in care. I would have been someone by now.
You'd have been doing me a favour if you'd had me put into care. Because at least then I might have got a proper job when I left school, instead of humping your old suitcase all over London.
What bloody hell's that?
Oi. Don't think it was that deep fryer, do you?
I'm not going to stay to find out. Come on, let's look lively, come on.
Del! It's your Uncle Albert! He's fallen down our cellar, quick!
Falling down the cellar? Well,
Del, the old neck's gone.
I mean, what happened?
I just looked up and there was Uncle Albert plummeting towards me.
Hold on, where is he?
Oh, he's over there somewhere.
How the hell did he get over there?
He hit the plank and bounced.
You all right?
I'm a bit shaken and dazed, Rodney.
Yeah, it's probably jet lag. Come on, get him onto his feet.
Oh, good mind to sue the brewery.
He sue the brewery? Put him down. What the hell do you think you're doing? He might have broken something.
Yeah, he has. About 4 dozen bottles of Guinness. Come on, Del, there's nothing wrong with him. He said so himself.
Yeah, but how does he know that? He might have hit his head and got percussion.
Percussion.
First thing to do in first aid is never move the victim, right? Nip upstairs and get on a telephone.
Right.
Yeah, phone for a solicitor.
Yeah. A solicitor?
Yeah.
Dill, you can't sue.
Him falling down that hole could be the biggest bit of luck we've had in years.
If he'd hurt himself, there'd be little signs, wouldn't there? His hat ain't come off.
How's that, all right?
You don't know how bad I am.
You see, you don't know how bad he is. Now, quick, whip upstairs and phone Solly Atwell.
Solly Atwell's our solicitor?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, he's more bent than the villains.
Go on, get on the blower. All right,
You don't mind if I phone for an ambulance first, though, yeah?
Ambulance, good thinking. That looked great on the report. Well done, Rodney. The old brewery are going to pay through the nose for this.
I told you something would turn up, didn't I, Dale?
Uncle Albert, did I hear you groaning in pain?
No.
Well, why not? Come on. Well, what do you reckon, Solly?
According to this medical report and the x-rays they took, there's nothing wrong with him.
There's got to be something wrong with him. He was none too clever before he fell down here.
Sorry, Del boy. I'd accept the brewery's offer.
What offer?
They're willing to settle out of court for £2,000.
£2 grand.
Take the money, Del.
No, I wanted more than that.
Don't do that,
Wait a
Dal.
minute. Think what they'll settle for in court.
But, Del, there's nothing wrong with him.
Well, it ain't my bloody fault, is it, eh?
Gentlemen, please. We've only been considering the physical damage. But what about this?
You ain't going to get a lot for his bloody hat.
His mind, Derek, psychological injuries.
Will the court swallow that?
If you three say the right things, they will. There was a case in America where this chap fell down a manhole and he sustained no physical injuries, yet he successfully sued for $30 million. Claimed the accident had ruined his sex life.
At that rate, we'll get £1.75.
Now, look at the facts as I see them. An elderly man who fought bravely for his country has had his retirement ruined by the negligence of a multinational company. This mammoth rich corporation. And most distressing of all, losing the use of his legs.
Sit! Right. Do the bizzo, Solly. Right, Solly.
I'll set the wheels in motion.
Now, Mr. Trotter, you were standing outside the Nag's Head when this tragic accident occurred.
Yes.
Would you tell the court what happened?
My uncle fell down a hole.
Would you tell the court how he fell down the hole?
Well, it was,
No, Mr. Trotter. Did he trip?
he sort of, like, walked and then fell down the hole.
Didn't he see the warning notice?
There was no warning notice.
Well, sounds very dangerous to me.
Yes, I can remember thinking to myself, at the time, that's rather dangerous.
Were you the first person to find your uncle?
Yes.
What did he look like?
Horrible.
Are you related to the plaintiff?
No, I'm just drinking his pint.
Quite.
Yeah, look, I saw it all, your worship. Utter negligence, a complete disregard for public safety.
Yes, quite. I believe liability has been proved quite conclusively.
Let us move on now to the after effects of the accident. Has your uncle changed in any way since this happened?
Oh, yeah, he's a completely different man now. I mean, he used to be so active, you know, he was full of swimming, sponsored walks, marathons, you know. What he used to call, you'd rarely find him in.
And now?
He is like the Olympic flame. He never goes out, your worship. He's frightened he might fall down another hole.
And how has the gradual loss of feeling in his legs affected him?
I mean, 1 minute, you know, he's there doing his acrobatics to his Dizzy Lizzy LP. And then the next minute he has to ask us whether or not he's got his shoes on. The worstest thing of all, Your Honour, is these sudden bouts of amnesia. You know, they have led to him having some very nasty falls.
How can amnesia cause one to fall?
He keeps forgetting he can't walk.
I have no further questions, beloved.
Stand down, Mr. Trotter. Mr. Gerard.
I call the plaintiff, Albert Gladstone Trotter.
thought you said they wouldn't call him. Don't worry, I've already briefed him. Any awkward questions, he just claims loss of memory.
Knowing him, he'll forget.
You are Albert Gladstone Trotter.
I think so, sir.
Do you have any recollection of the accident?
1 minute I was walking along, on my way to post me entry form to the Crichton factor. Next, I was falling through the air. All my life flashed before me. After that, it's all a blank. My memory keeps going, see?
Have you ever suffered with amnesia before?
I can't remember.
But you can remember the war. Where were you based, Mr. Trotter?
I was overseas, sir.
Really? How odd. It seems that you spent the best part of the war stationed in a storage depot on the Isle of Wight. Hardly overseas.
You want to try walking it, pal?
Tell me, could you possibly be the same Albert Gladstone Trotter who, in 1946, fell down the cellar of the Victory Inn, Portsmouth?
I can't remember that far back, sir.
Well, let's try a more recent case, then. In 1951, fell down the cellar of the Coach and Horses, Peckham Ride, and received a 2...
My mind's a blank.
In 1949, fell down the cellar of the Cross Keys off-licence, Gravesend. How about the Thatched Inn, the Brunswick Club, New Cross, ring a bell?
I don't believe it.
It's a bloody nightmare, Rodney. It's a bloody nightmare. He's been down more holes than Tony Jacklin. I do not believe what that Garrity old git has done to us. I mean, the only hole he hasn't fallen down is the black one in Calcutta.
15 previous lawsuits for falling down holes.
Those are the known cases, Rodney. I mean, how many times has a landlord, settled out of court? How many pubs and drinking clubs have you done in your time?
Well, quite a few, Del. The first cellar I fell down was genuine. Because I'd learnt to fall properly, I didn't hurt myself. So whenever me and your granddad was hard up for a few bob, I'd go and fall down an hole.
I was nearly done for contempt of court. His name has been sent to the Director of Public Prosecutions.
But you two have been good to me these past few weeks. And I wanted to get your granddaddy's headstone.
You did it for Granddad's headstone?
He was my older brother, Del. I never did anything for him. Never had the chance to. Sorry, boys.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Uncle Helper. Come on, Rodney, let's get Ironside home.
Doing out nice, isn't it, boys?
Terrific. I'll be able to knock out some of that suntan lotion, eh? Just a minute. You can walk, you lazy old sod.
Yeah, I forgot.
Don't you start all that blackout nonsense with me, Uncle, 'cause it won't wash.
Okay, so that was Only Fools and Horses, Season 4, Episode 3, Hole in One. I guess Uncle Albert was the ball and the cellar was the cup. Hole in one. Does it all the time. You need a couple of bucks. Oh, let me just fall through this cellar. I don't know. You got open holes. Anyway. So I guess that was the first episode with he was in the last episode too, but it wasn't he wasn't in the he was in the episode, but he wasn't part of the show yet. So this would be the first episode where he's a part of the show. Still getting to know him a little bit. He's a little crooked too, just like Del. They probably going to get along pretty good. I don't know why they just didn't take the offer to begin with, and that was it. It would have come out, £2,000. Would have come out with something. Enough to get them back on their feet, but got greedy. But Uncle Albert there should have said something. Say no, let's take what we got. But it didn't work out that way. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video and you're gonna like the video. And you know, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, pass the video around, you know, and remember, if you want to see the full-length version a lot sooner, I guess it's coming to that now, you know, and they're on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Have a nice day.